Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new review in the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Today I'm gonna review the second movie, Freddy's Revenge. Um, yeah, at first, I don't really like this film. I don't like this one. But let's get into that. It's a gay horror film. So let's take a look at that. Introduction. I saw this film directly after the first one. So I watched the first one 2 years ago. I told you that I started viewing the Nightmare on Elm Street series a year ago, but I already saw back then the first one. And then I thought, I gotta see the first one again. So I watched the first one, directly after that one, the second one. And then you directly see its flaws. But yeah, this film was released in 1985, produced by New Line Cinema. New Line Cinema, of course, milked the shit out of this series because there are like 8 or 9 films or something like that. It's really crazy. It was directed by Jack Holder. Wes Craven, who directed the first one, didn't want to direct the sequel because he thought it wasn't really neat. But of course, New Line Cinema thought, let's milk the fucking cow. Jack Holder, after that, never really made many successful films. I saw he worked on his IMDb page. He worked on Mortal Kombat, which isn't a good movie, and other, not many great films. The cast, of course, Robert Englund, who's the best in this film. He's the best aspect of this film. He's maybe the only reason to watch this whole fucking movie. He portrays his character, of course, the antagonist, Freddy Krueger. Mark Patton plays the protagonist, the main character in this film, the gay boy, let's say that, who has a weird dancing sequence in his room. A really weird scene. Look it up if you want to. And Kim Myers, who plays the girlfriend of Mark Patton, who is actually one of the best in the film because she's pretty good in her role. So, what's this film about? Jesse Walsh and his family have moved into Nancy Thompson's old house on Elm Street. No sooner are they moved in than Jesse begins to have horrific nightmares. Ones that feature a burned man in a dirty red and green sweater with knives on his fingers and of his right hand. His neighbor and new sweetheart, Lisa, of course Lisa was played by Kim Myers, discovers the truth behind Fred Krueger and his horrible murder spree. Freddy vows to take over Jesse's body to continue his foul crimes against the Elm Street residents. Soon, people close to Jesse start dying violently. Will Lisa's love for Jesse be enough to help him overpower the demonic presence inside him? Well, then you gotta see the movie. So, thoughts, ups. I got 2 things I liked in this film. Actually, 3. Robert Englund in this film is great. I loved him to see it. Kim Myers is very good, especially at the end when Jesse Walsh, the main character played by Mark Patton, is possessed by Freddy, by the demonic Freddy. She's pretty good. She's a fine actress. So I like the end with her. And I liked in this film that they kept the horror genre going instead of the horror comedy, which I found kind of fun, but after 1 or 2 films, you're kind of done with that too. And downs, there are not many deaths in this film, far from. And in the later installments, they create actually too many characters, so you can't really relate to them, and so you don't really carry them when they die. But they of course put more characters in the further installments to show off more deaths, more kills, more gore, more violent. So there are not many deaths. I saw on the internet yesterday that this is announced as the most gay horror film, and it is. And you know, you hear all these directors and cast and crew like, oh, I didn't know they were doing that, but really, Mark Patton, the actor who played the main character, Jesse Walsh, he didn't like it on set. I heard that in one of the Nightmare on Elm Street documentaries, and he talked about this, that it's gayish, and he didn't like to play this role. And this movie is a piece of shit against the formula, against the rules of Friday on Nightmare on Elm Street, because Freddy suddenly appears in the real world. Once at a party at the swimming pool at someone's home, he suddenly comes. So that he suddenly comes into the scene like, I really thought I was watching a film where Freddy Krueger was only able to come in your dreams and not into the real world, only in your nightmares. But this just fucks up with the rules. I want to see Freddy at the swimming pool. I want to see him kill some people, and again, not many people died actually. So that's really annoying that it's not controversial. It's why? Why New Line Cinema? Why Jack Holder? Why did you have to do that? So I don't like this film. I give it a 5.7. This is a film you can easily skip when watching the films, but of course, if you want to say that you've seen all the Nightmare on Elm Street films, you gotta give this a try and you gotta watch this one. That's the exact same reason why I watched it. But for the rest, there's not many to this film that really stands out to me. You can skip this one easily if you don't want to watch every film. So skip this one if you don't want to watch it. So this is the second review of the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Of course, the next video will be the Dream Warriors, if I'm correct. Yeah, the Dream Warriors, if I'm correct. Yeah, I'm correct. So yeah, look forward to that, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, of course. And remember, don't fall asleep.